Hey, marche pas cette merde. Ah, bonjour tout le monde. Alors, est-ce que tu m'entends? Pour commencer. Bon, déjà, on va faire ça. Je m'entends. Hello, Alain. Est-ce que tu veux me rejoindre sur le Discord? Ça sera plus sympa si tu veux. Est-ce que vous voulez me rejoindre? Si je peux aussi partager. Eh, salut, salut. Comment ça va? Ah putain, c'est vrai. Ouais, j'ai des collègues qui me disent que c'est un petit peu la galère. Et je suis content, moi j'ai pas ça, donc voilà. Mais l'eau, elle a le temps de descendre entre deux tempêtes? Évidemment non. Ouais. Donc j'ai préparé des petits overlays parce que, j'ai vu ça, il y a Claude aussi. Salut Claude. Impeccable, tu es dans le Discord aussi, top. Normalement, j'ai aussi partagé l'écran à travers Discord, faut qu'on voit si tout marche bien. Comme ça, ceux qui me suivent, qui discutent avec moi, et ben, ça sera beaucoup plus simple pour vous parce qu'on pourra converser du même truc, vous aurez pas 15 secondes de retard. Et les gens qui sont juste sur YouTube, ben, bonjour à vous, hello everyone. Hem, Ça va être un stream franco-anglais, comme on a l'habitude de les faire. D'habitude, c'est moins des streams de ma part, mais voilà, voilà, voilà. Salut Chris, ça va? Le son est faible sur YouTube? J'ai fait un test tout à l'heure. OK, je vais pas mettre beaucoup plus fort. Attends, c'est peut-être un problème de micro. Est-ce que là, c'est un peu mieux ou est-ce que c'est à peu près pareil? OK, je pourrais pas le mettre beaucoup plus fort, donc à part si je crie, mais je suis pas habitué à crier. Mais, écoute, je m'entends aussi dans le retour de YouTube, ça a l'air d'être pas mal, je pense. Si je compare, vos volumes, faut que je parle en direction du micro, quoi, c'est juste ça. OK, très bien. Ah OK, moi c'est impeccable. Bah, on va faire un petit stream. OK, est-ce que je parle en français? Alors qui est pas OK, who doesn't speak French from all the people around here on I know on Discord everybody's French, but on YouTube, is there everybody who speaks only English or any other language? Because if everybody speaks French, it might be a French stream. On va partir en français avec un petit panneau qui dira: «Attention, c'est en français». Donc le Hind donc sur lequel, j'ai pas beaucoup travaillé ces derniers mois, mais maintenant ça y est, ça commence à être le projet principal et ce projet principal, bah, il y a beaucoup de taf, beaucoup de taf. Donc le modèle 3D, vous l'avez plus ou moins aperçu déjà dans quelques rendus, il y a des jolies choses. On peut peut-être faire un aperçu un peu différent. Donc il y a des jolies choses, les rotors, ouais, c'est Blender. Donc là, c'est Blender 3.3. Puisqu'on m'a dit que pour, Flight Sim 2024, c'est le mieux. Je crois qu'on peut aussi faire avec du Blender 4 point quelque chose, mais, apparemment ouais, apparemment le recommandé c'est 3.3. Ouais, donc tu vois, il y a beaucoup de détails déjà. Donc c'est un modèle 3D que j'ai acheté, hein, sur, CG Market ou juste CG Trader ou un truc comme ça, je sais plus. C'est un modèle que j'ai acheté, mais qui est pas parfait. Donc il y a des endroits, il y a des petits morceaux qui sont vraiment déjà assez magnifiques et il y en a d'autres, on va le voir aujourd'hui, qui sont qui sont beaucoup moins magnifiques et qu'il faut donc retravailler. Et la quantité de choses à retravailler est incroyable. Évidemment, on n'a pas d'intérieur, c'est-à-dire que si je vire ça, on va se rendre compte que l'intérieur, il est un peu misérable. Tout l'intérieur, faudra le faire. Mais je suis pas inquiet, j'ai des photoscans aussi, j'ai donc photoscan, je pourrais pas les utiliser directement du tout, il faudra que je remodélise tout, mais au moins ça me donnera, les emplacements et les proportions, les tailles de chaque élément, de chaque bouton, de chaque truc. Les couleurs aussi vaguement, donc j'aurai des informations. Mais là, ouais, il y a déjà des choses pas mal et aujourd'hui, l'idée, c'est de passer avec un rendu un peu comme ça, qui va nous permettre de voir tous les défauts de shading. Là, un défaut très évident, j'imagine que alors sur Discord, vous allez le voir si vous voyez mon écran, sur YouTube, vous allez le voir en retard, mais en même temps, vous m'entendez en retard, donc c'est parfait. Hem, Vous devez voir ces espèces de pics là, est-ce qu'on peut pas faire du dessin d'ailleurs? Tiens, comment c'est l'outil dessin? On voit il y a un espèce de truc dégueulasse ici, on voit que la lumière, elle fait des espèces de zigouillis pas beaux là et évidemment évidemment, le dessin, il reste pas accroché au maillage et en fait, c'est un peu partout comme ça. Heu, ouais, mais les reflets, ils devraient suivre la forme de la carrosserie ici, du fuselage ou de la pièce et on le voit, en fait, dans beaucoup d'add-ons ou dans pas mal d'add-ons, on voit que parfois, la lumière, elle suit pas exactement les vrais contours et on se dit: «C'est bizarre» parce que la modélisation a l'air propre, il y a beaucoup de polygones, tout ça, ça a l'air d'être, on peut pas dire que c'est un carré alors que c'est censé être un cercle ou un pneu, tu vois? Mais pour autant, ça fait pas naturel. C'est parce que, là, si je regarde, ce truc-là, notamment, et ben, le maillage, il est tout dégueu et le maillage tout dégueu, c'est-à-dire que si on s'imaginait un maillage, donc là, je vais le dessiner aussi. Est-ce que je peux pas faire en sorte d'ailleurs que le crayon, il soit magnétique sur les faces? Ah si, là, je teste un truc. Ouais, ça marche pas comme ça. Comment ça marche le crayon? Placement, surface, ouais, je crois que c'est ça. Donc le maillage, comme on se l'imagine en vrai, on aurait peut-être un truc qui descendrait comme ça, hop, ou même d'ailleurs pas comme ça, mais plutôt comme ça à peu près, avec peut-être un carré comme ça, un carré comme ça, un carré comme ça, un carré comme ça, et ça repartirait par là, et là, comme on aurait un grand truc, on pourrait peut-être aussi encore le couper en deux et voir ce qu'on ferait ici pour avoir une géométrie propre. Et là, on aurait vraiment une géométrie. Il faut s'imaginer le costume de Spider-Man. La toile d'araignée, elle est pas dessinée, comme ça n'importe comment, elle suit vraiment un maillage qui est appliqué de façon uniforme et qui est tendu sur son tissu. Donc, voilà, j'ai même réussi à dessiner sur la surface. Magnifique ça. Donc ouais, l'idée c'est de réussir à faire ça et maintenant que j'ai dessiné là, on va laisser ça pour l'instant. Ce que j'ai commencé lâche le crayon, lâche le crayon. Ce que j'ai commencé à faire ces dernières semaines, quand j'ai eu un peu de temps, c'est j'ai refait toute la géométrie autour des montants des vitres. Parce que c'était pareil, c'était aussi des triangles qui partaient dans tous les sens et des zigzags et des machins. Donc il a fallu que je repense tout. Et si vous avez vu le post que j'ai fait il y a plusieurs mois, j'avais commencé vraiment par cette porte qui était aussi toute dégueulasse et pour laquelle j'ai aussi nettoyé. D'ailleurs, peut-être que ça vaudrait le coup ici de rajouter un peu de maillage. Et pourquoi est-ce que ça s'est pas accroché là? Parce que c'est deux pièces différentes? D'accord. Ok. Histoire qu'on ait quelque chose de plus uniforme. Eh ben, ça, on va le voir en temps réel ce soir. On va commencer par adresser des vrais problèmes. Et voilà. Donc là, notamment, les problèmes simples qu'on peut déjà adresser, parce que j'ai fait un peu de repérage avant de commencer ce soir. On voit les annotations à travers, donc on va virer tout ça. Puis le voir. On voit qu'en dessous, ça fait tout un tas de triangles et de pointes et de trucs et que c'est dégueu. Faut que je surveille un peu le chat en même temps, ça va. Il y a personne qui me dit, «Tu fais chier avec ton français», donc ça va. Donc il faut corriger tout ça parce que ça, c'est moche. Donc pour corriger, je vais prendre le couteau et je vais tracer un trait qui passe par chacun de ces points. Et ici aussi, et ici. Ah, vous allez voir, ça va éveiller des vocations. Et ensuite, je prends toutes ces diagonales pas belles là et je les vire. Et donc là, déjà, on a un peu mieux. On n'a pas fait grand-chose. Ah ouais, ouais, ça, faut me dire. Qu'est-ce qu'il dit? Ah, parce que l'éclairage est pas fou là, c'est ça? Attends, pourquoi j'ai pas. Ah, attends, j'ai pas le message. Pourquoi j'ai pas les derniers messages qui apparaissent? Ah, je sais pas comment. Putain, comment je peux avoir le chat? Juste le chat, mais pas la fenêtre vidéo, c'est un peu chiant ça. Hmm. Ah ouais, on va faire ça comme ça. Comment je m'y retrouve avec l'éclairage? Je sais pas. Si tu peux préciser ta question, je serais ravi. Alors là, j'ai pris le couteau et il a décidé qu'il voulait pas couper. Donc là, c'est chiant. Je peux pas, je peux pas. Donc je vais virer cette face parce qu'il veut pas me laisser la couper en deux. Et ce que je vais faire, je vais prendre ces deux points et je vais lui dire de tracer un trait. Voilà. Ensuite, je vais virer ces deux faces. Ici, je vais dire répare. Merci. Ici, voilà. Ici, on va faire comme ça. Comme ça, on peut virer cela et cela. Celui-là, on verra plus tard parce que j'ai pas je sais pas ce que je vais faire en correction. Peut-être que ça vaudrait le coup de faire un truc comme ça et de virer, merde, ces faces-là. Qu'est-ce que j'ai foutu? N'importe quoi, Stéphane. Virer juste celle-là. Peut-être ça vaudrait le coup de faire ça. Comme ça, je peux rapprocher. Allez. Ah bah oui, j'ai le snapping. C'est pour ça. Parce que l'idée, il faut que ce soit autant que possible des carrés, comme sur Spider-Man, mais il faut aussi que ce soit autant que possible un maillage uniforme. Et pas juste des trucs super pincés ici et puis super larges ailleurs. Donc il y a plein de petites règles à suivre. Et là, on est sur un truc super simple parce que, bah, on est sur le dessous qui est relativement là, on sait que c'est une grille très uniforme. Mais il va y avoir des moments où on va être sur des courbes, il va falloir rejoindre ça c'est chiant, on y retournera tout à l'heure. Il y a des moments où on va être sur des trucs un peu comme ça. Donc là, OK, c'est facile, on se doute qu'il faut pas que je me trompe de point aussi parce qu'il y a plein de points. Alors oui, aussi ce que je peux faire, j'isole histoire de ne voir que cet objet-là. Donc tout ça, c'est un seul objet. Comme ça, je vois un peu mieux où j'en suis et je sais que, bah, ici, je veux tracer un trait. Ici, je veux tracer un trait. Ici, je veux tracer un trait. Donc là, ça va me faire un triangle, mais c'est pas si grave. Là, ce qui est un peu emmerdant, voilà, ce qui est un peu emmerdant ici, c'est qu'on va avoir des faces qui vont être de plus en plus grandes à mesure qu'on descend. On a une toute petite là-haut qui est un triangle, et puis après on a un quadrilatère un peu plus grand, etc. Et quand on est près d'un bord, ça peut faire aussi des problèmes de shading. Donc ce que je me demande, c'est est-ce que ça vaudrait pas le coup de tracer un truc comme ça ici, finalement, j'ai aussi un carré. Et là, je viens faire un support flou, plus ou moins. Donc là, je coupe un peu au hasard, ça on va corriger, mais au moins ça permet d'avoir toute une rangée qui est d'une taille uniforme, qui est proche du bord et qui fera en sorte que j'aurai pas des ombrages dégueulasses quand ça passera quand il y aura une lumière rasante ou une ombre rasante qui passera d'un côté à l'autre. C'est ce qu'on veut essayer de faire. C'est pour ça qu'on a souvent ces espèces de, où est-ce qu'on en a? Ouais, ici. D'ailleurs, ici, il est pas beau, mais il commence un petit peu en bas, on voit que ça continue là. Je sais pas si vous voyez bien quand je sélectionne les polygones, mais on voit que ça continue comme ça, que ça fait tout le tour. Peut-être trouver un autre matériau. Il y a des gens qui aiment bien utiliser celui-là. Je trouve un peu moins efficace. Celui-là n'est pas du tout efficace, mais ça permet de montrer ce que je sélectionne. Donc voilà, là aussi, on voit qu'on a toute une boucle qui fait vraiment tout un anneau qui fait le tour. Et on a le même, non, du coup, pas celui-là, mais celui-là de l'autre côté. Plus ou moins le même, il s'arrête en bas parce que. Oui, il s'arrête en bas ce qu'on a. Parce que j'ai moins bien fait. Hmm. Euh, ouais, l'idée, c'est qu'il faut aussi faire attention à pas faire du zèle non plus. Et moi, j'ai tendance à faire du zèle et à passer beaucoup d'heures sur un détail qui sera coincé. Parce que là, c'est quand on met toute la géométrie, ce coin-là, on ne verra jamais, quoi. Il est coincé au milieu d'un truc. Pas très grave si c'est pas parfait. Par contre, les côtés, les grandes faces ou les grandes zones qui sont très visibles, il faut les faire propres. Pas le choix. Là, je suis en train de me dire, est-ce que j'en tirerais pas une deuxième qui descendrait comme ça et qui viendrait se rattraper quelque part par là, je sais pas où. Ça pourrait être bien. Celui-là, je peux le virer. J'ai des triangles partout, c'est dégueulasse ce que je suis en train de faire. J'améliore, j'aggrave. Bon, on va arrêter le stream ici, je pense. Alors ça, c'est pas mal parce que ça me fait une ligne qui fait le support qui va longer tout le côté et qui va redescendre. Je pense qu'il faudra que j'essaie de faire la même chose de l'autre côté. Et ensuite, j'ai cette ligne-là. Les jonctions sont pas parfaites. On a deux triangles ici. J'aimerais bien n'avoir qu'un seul. Mais en même temps, quand je regarde comme ça, quand je fais passer la lumière au-dessus, c'est à ça que sert cette texture, hein. C'est vraiment à faire passer la lumière et les ombres au-dessus des zones pour voir si ça fait des problèmes, si on voit des coins. Exemple où on pourrait voir des coins. Je sais que là, c'est pas beau. Je sais pas si vous voyez là, c'est vraiment pas beau ici, là. C'est quoi le raccourci pour la notation? Je sais pas. Mais ici, là, c'est spécialement moche quand je tourne la caméra. Donc ici, c'est un coin, je sais qu'il faudra que je répare. Alors que pourtant, j'avais déjà commencé à le travailler. Mais ouais, il y a des triangles, il y a des machins. Mais en fait, ce que j'ai fait, ça c'est con. Parce que peut-être que ça, ce serait plus malin de faire ça comme ça. Et là, j'ai quand même un problème. Hmm. C'est celui-là qui est pas bien, oui. Alors ça peut aussi faire des trucs comme ça quand on a des bosses. Exemple, en restant au même endroit, ici vous voyez que j'ai une arête super sharp, super nette sur tout le haut, et que là, ben, pile là où c'est moche d'ailleurs, ça devient un peu flou. Un seul spot lumineux, c'est un cercle avec une barre lumineuse. Ouais, c'est pas un seul spot, c'est un truc un peu plus fancy. Attends, est-ce qu'on est des professionnels, David? Euh, Non, non, pas du tout. C'était juste, j'étais passionné depuis toujours, et puis à force de faire, à force de regarder des tutoriels, des machins. Là, on voit que si je recule un tout petit peu le poids en arrière, hop, je me débarrasse du truc, enfin, je reporte le problème plus bas, mais surtout, j'ai mon arête nette qui continue. Donc, je vais essayer de voir jusqu'où je peux aller, juste en déplaçant ce petit point vers l'arrière. Hop, ah, c'est pas mal ça. Presque résolu le problème. Peut-être que là, il faut que je le descende aussi. Saloperie. Ouais, alors là, on ne veut pas non plus dénaturer trop la forme de l'objet. Peut-être que ici, ce qu'il faudrait faire, c'est faire ressortir ces deux-là. Voilà, ça va faire une arête. Tiens, d'ailleurs, est-ce qu'on veut pas faire une arête ici, là? Si, on veut peut-être. Donc, ouais, un bonheur, quoi, faire de la 3D. Voilà, c'est pas mal. Plus que ce coin là qui fait chier. On a quand même encore un espèce de truc bizarre. Et je pense que il faudrait peut-être une autre arête ici, non? Non, c'est pire. Pourquoi c'est pas beau? Est-ce que je peux pas tirer ça plus loin? Si, je pense que ce que je vais faire, je vais monter un peu cela déjà. Comme ça, celui-là, il dégage. Celui-là. C'est plus long. Ça va. Ça va. Et ça, c'est pas dingue, dingue. Oui, lui aussi. Ah, ok, ok. En fait, ces trucs-là, ils sont trop enfoncés, ça fait un espèce de zigzag. Il faudrait faire plus graduel. Je suis en train de tout péter là. Même pas. Bon, on y reviendra. Est-ce que tu vas perturber toutes les zones à travailler ici? Ouais, ça c'est une bonne question. We have flight level 24 on the chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, mate. I know you don't speak French. The question for Captain Kenobi. No, no. I didn't note everything that needs to be done because right now, to be honest, everything needs to be done. So, not starting from zero, of course, but there's still so much work to be done. I think I will connect this one here. And so here I have a quad. Here I have a triangle. And oh, okay, another thing. You maybe can see there are some long spikes here. I'm not sure how it looks with the streaming quality, but there are some spikes here, there, a little bit here and here. And that's because I've got some wrong geometry here. So what I can do is just, and it will be easier to see, just like I've started to do on this side to get the support edge for this face, I will make a support edge all around this. So it's more a support loop. And so my shading issues should only remain on this very narrow area around the circle. So right here, trace them a bit randomly, and we will improve it. And yeah, of course, since I drew everywhere. Comment on agrandit? Radius. Let's erase all this. Okay. Okay, so it's still not good because now we still have a triangle. But we are on our way to fix this. Just need to clean the topology as much as I can. Try to space everything evenly. Yeah, you can't see the spikes here, okay. Yeah. I mean, sounds logical since I wasn't able to see the trees in your previous stream. It makes sense that this is too subtle for the streaming quality. I also noticed that I go a bit faster when I don't explain, so sometimes I will just work, and feel free to ask your questions on the way, along the way. Well, mm, I don't have music. Didn't know if I didn't know if I could stream music or else, or I would be banned from YouTube. I have no clue. Okay, all fixed. Is on. I can also add some extra geometry here since we are in a corner. Just make it look better. Yeah. Well, still quite messy, right? I don't like this triangle. Oh, am I supposed to fix it? Oh, I know. I need to shoot one from here. And that's a quad. Fantastic. So nobody has anything more interesting to do tonight? Any reason why you want to keep that cylinder and fuselage together? A single mesh might be easier to sort out topology. Yeah, I think you are absolutely right. It would be easier to split them apart, but yeah, I'm a bit stubborn. I think that's the reason why. And, yeah. I think if I had made it myself, maybe I wouldn't have merged them in the first place. But now, just trying to make it good. Oh, it is smooth. Is it? Damn it, is it auto smooth? Oh man, it's the first time I'm using Blender 3.3. So there must be something that I haven't realized yet with the normal weight. See, I'm not sure I want to keep this. Yeah, okay. Okay, think about this. Ik Evers, poi poi poi. Hello, Nico. Want to practice Blender too, Nicola? Ah, come on. It's better. That's better. Just watching. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's easier to just watch. Sometimes that's the part of the project where you think, okay, I'm super happy because I'm finally starting this project. But also, I'm finally realizing that it's going to take forever. So, ouais, Scenery, ils auraient fini, c'est sûr. Yeah, but we are not Scenery. But yeah, I don't have any Scenery products, so I don't know if they're, I don't know. Do they look that bad? I know the interior is extremely poor, but the 3D model of the exterior, is it that bad too? Merci, mon cher. I think I'm going to reuse this one too. Okay, it's a bit better. Here it's obviously not, but there's an easy fix. Okay, no, this is ugly. It won't remain like that. What I'm going to do, only just do that and create a support. Goes there. And I have to sort all this shit. I'm not sure about this pretty normal thing. Maybe it's not good. Maybe I should keep it like this, but always. Okay, so there is definitely something fishy here. Oh yeah, okay, that's my issue. I had two faces. What the hell is that? That's why I... So this view that you are seeing right now is a view that helps you uh, knowing which faces are rendered and which are not going to be rendered in your game, whichever game it is. So everything that is blue is facing the camera, so it's the good orientation, and everything that's red is not facing the camera, so this is bad. For instance, let me save this and see if I can open, let's say the quasar. So it's been 34 minutes and I'm already going sideways. That's nice. That's something that's good to know. I open quasar and I don't want to take a look at the interior, but just the exterior, for instance. And I take the same view, face orientation. You will see that everything is blue because you don't want to be able to see through the mesh. If I had something like that, that would be, for instance, red, it means that it wouldn't be rendered in the sim and you would see clearly right through it. I don't know if it's clear. I suppose it's clear. So that's why you always have mesh behind and everything is blue until you go through, and there everything is red because you are on the interior of the mesh. That's what happened to David a few hours ago when he was visiting the cabin in this airport, his airstrip, where the interior of the cabin was not modeled at all, and of course you just see through it. So that's the thing, and that's an important thing to know, because sometimes you model something and you don't pay attention, and the face are flipped, and the thing will never show unless you are inside the object, and then you will see the faces inside out, which is something we also expect from an interior model, but not for the exterior. Anyway, so that's the reason. And it was there. It is much cleaner. Really. It is cleaner. If you look at how it is on the other side, it's a real mess. I have to do that twice. Okay, now shouldn't I do just that, that, that? Cut here, here. Mm, just cut these three. That, and that. Of course, this is bad because now I've got a long edge with many polygons. And it's stupid. Okay. Let me move that away. So this is important here. I need, since I'm from the bottom, I need to select the faces that are red because I don't want to see them. They are in my way. And now, see what I want to see. Actually, that goes there. And that goes there. So I'm adding a ton of polygons. Check PM. Damn it, I didn't see a PM. Ça va, on peut faire ça. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. I will try that. So David told me I could be able to play some music. And we should also be able to hear you through the YouTube video, which could be interesting. So music, 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 where is music? I don't know how this website works, David. Did they change all the interface? Okay, so let me show you that. Let me. There's nothing to hide, right? There's nothing to hide. So that's where we generated the voices of Kara and all. So it's a paid subscription. And I've got an account. And you should be able to listen to some music, but where the hell is the music? Stock catalog, probably. Yes. Music. And if I select a mood like no clue, is it? Qu'est-ce qu'il veut? Il veut sexy? Des équipages. Bah, attends, mais j'ai plus du coup. Ah putain, c'est enfer ça. Comment tu choisis un genre? Ah bah on va faire, tu sais quoi? On va faire dans blues, ça va faire déprimer. Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait mettre? Lo-fi and chill beats. Ça c'est bien ça pour travailler ça. Donc si je fais ça, ça joue toutes les musiques les unes après les autres? Elle est un peu fort.
Majorité féminin pour les commentaires.
Ouais, ouais, j'ai pas vu une nana, ouais, pour le lit, quoi. Ah, ça joue que l'extrait, c'est nul. C'est nul l'artiste. C'est trop fort.
Ah, j'entends pas parce que j'ai pas mis YouTube.
Et c'est pas partagé à travers. Ah bah non, parce que j'ai partagé juste l'application. Ouais.
Ah, non, t'inquiète.
Non, mais c'est nul en fait, parce que ça met que des extraits de 20 secondes. Donc. Ouais, non, ça marche. Bon, tant pis. Tant pis pour la musique. Ouais, j'ai prévu un équipage féminin vite fait.
Bon, on y passe, on y va là.
J'ai prévu de mettre évidemment au moins une nana, une femme dans le Hind.
Très bien, très bien.
Comme à chaque fois, en fait, c'est mixte, quoi.
Bah oui.
Ça, je peux faire comme ça je peux virer, et là, on est mieux. Et voilà.
Good evening, chaps.
Hello,
Hey, good
Stanley.
evening, Stanley.
Hello.
Here.
Yeah, sure. With other stuff. How you guys doing?
Yeah, it's been a long day. It's not finished, it's not over, but it's cool.
Can't have it yet?
If I just do... okay, you know what? We'll keep it like that. And I've got no spike anymore. What a surprise. Of course, it's a beautiful mesh now. And yeah, I don't know if I need or want to fix this, maybe. Maybe I want 3. 3 of... thinking about what's worst. Yeah, maybe this is not too bad. Cash flow is good. Okay, let's do the other one. Oh no, let's do something else boring. Let's go back to the easy part. Remember when we were just doing that and it was already painful, but it was so easy because it's barely just squares. I've got two triangles here, but do I care?
Faut utiliser le chat.
Think not. Ah oui, mais attends, j'ai fermé la fenêtre. Non, j'ai pas fermé la fenêtre. What the hell, le chat. Attends, Stony, hein, en fait, faut savoir faire des traits, c'est tout.
Alain, c'est Alain ça.
Faut savoir faire des traits. C'est vraiment juste ça le taf. Hello, Mrs. Mrs. How you pronounce that? Mrs. TPH what? TPHI? I don't know. Stony, you know that? You know her?
TPHI, yes.
TPHI, okay. So it's not a word that can be pronounced easily.
Well, you're supposed to fly the chopper upside down for her to be happy, so and make a pink one.
Okay. I'm not, yeah. Will we be able to fly this one upside down? I'm not sure.
Uh, maybe I'll whip a flight model together. She'll be happy.
Okay. If we can do that. If you can do that.
Well, she can probably fly it upside down for like 2 seconds before it
Yeah,
dies.
that's true. Maybe it's enough. You don't need more. Is don't know selected here. So yeah, if sometimes says, oh, okay, these guys they bought their 3D model online, it's the easy way. You can tell these people that it's not necessarily true. It's not necessarily, and most of the time, it's not an easy solution. Everything is ready. You just have to put the flight model in it. Or maybe some devs do that, right? But most don't.
Oh, you're sporting your new microphone. Didn't see that one before.
Yeah, yeah. You didn't see much of the. Oh yeah, because in the interviews I didn't have this one, and I didn't have the arm too. Maybe I have the microphone, but it was just standing on my desk.
And the question is, does it squeak? The arm. Just kidding.
It doesn't. It's pretty smooth, and it's all automated. I can move the microphone anywhere, and it's fantastic. I mean, it's pricey also, so it better be good.
Very cool.
Cool.
Now get back to work.
Yeah, I'm already tired. Did I say what it was going to last 2 hours? Okay, we're almost 1 hour in. We can do this. We can do this. This is ugly. I don't like it. But I've done the same on the other side, so I might fix it someday. And yeah, the bottom here is just terrible. I wonder how is it possible that it generated such a stupid mesh. Selecting all this, removing it. What the hell? What is this edge? And there is another one behind. I mean, if I'm able to export this in GLTF, it will be a miracle. So now that I've removed all the edges, I should be able to just press I, and look at that, isn't it beautiful? All magically, it created a support loop, which is perfectly perfect. Exactly. Can even add one here, and one here, because why not? And this I don't really care, because that's what the wheel here, I suppose. So we will have stuff in there. I'm not worried. Okay. Also, what we didn't talk about is we need to add all these red cuts. So the red cuts. Back to 25 for information about flight sim event. Oh yeah. So the red cuts will just inform Blender where to put the sims to apply textures. Because textures, as everyone knows, no, whatever. They are flat. It's pictures in 2 dimension. And just like your Christmas wrapping paper, you want your textures to be applied to a 3D object. Damn it, is there even a point here? No, there is no point. There's literally no point in doing this. So yeah, you want your textures to be applied to a volume. And if you don't want them to be stretched or cut on weird places, you have to think carefully about it. So what we try to do, let's show here. Here I've selected a circle, which is almost a perfect circle, but who cares? So let's say this is the object I've selected. Okay, it's a cylinder with 2 rows of polygons. So I told Blender to just make a cut right here, another one right here, but then it will be completely stuck, because okay, now that I've got a cylinder, or do you want me to spread it out flat on a paper, or do you want me to spread the paper flat? So you need to cut the cylinder at least on one place, so it can just unfold along this edge and go just whoop. Damn it, okay, if it's not clear, I can't do better. I don't know. And the funny thing is that many people, many 3D artists, they hate placing these cuts. They hate all this work. For some reason, I think this is cool. I like it. Maybe I'm weird. So the idea is, when you see that there are some sharp edges, it's often the best place to put a cut. Okay. What the hell? It would just take me forever to fix all these stupid edges everywhere. Okay, so here it's not linked. Good, no. Just checking, we're still 5, 6, 7. Still 6 on the Discord. Are you all crazy? Why are you doing this to yourselves?
If you can handle it, we can.
That's pretty confident from you. I'm not sure I can handle it. I'm doing it, but I think I might already have done mad. I don't know.
Well, the funny thing is first time Somebody's actually watching you do it live,
Yeah, that's true.
apart from your kids and your wife.
No,
So
no, they don't really care. So
usually we just walk off. Yeah, okay.
sometimes, okay, you done playing? Yeah, I wasn't playing at all. But I'm just working super hard on some stuff. Yeah, yeah, you're playing with the computer. No. Yeah, so I think there will be an opening here. And oh yeah, I know what I will do. I mean, I know what I want to do. I'm not sure it can be done easily though. Because since, let's view that, we can see through this this gap because it's a gap. So what we want is that there is no more gap. So one strategy would be to select this wall edge and move it forward a little bit so it goes across the other part. I think that's what that's what I'm going to do. It's easier. So now when I look from above, there is no red at all. It is merged. I mean, it's not merged. It's a trick. It's one of the tricks. But yeah, let's do that. We've turned and fixed this geometry. Yeah, because another thing is you don't really need to have a ton of geometry that won't be visible. It's not necessary at all if it's not shown. Like space for nothing. But hey, look at that. Isn't it so cool? I mean, this rotor is nice. And most of these pieces here, because we've been talking about a fuselage, but most of these pieces are already really good. Almost perfect. This is garbage, but it's just the top face. All the rest is nice. This is this is good enough. I don't think I would change that. Maybe also the interior here. And maybe here the shading is a bit ugly. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but here it's yeah, not perfect.
And yes, we can see your cursor.
Good, good.
We can also see you cursing in case something goes wrong.
See me cursing. Ah, that's important. I
Is
mean,
it?
it's really important to know that it's not smooth. I mean, the result has to be smooth, but the process is definitely not. What the hell? Why do I have more edges on one side than on the other? Okay. Yeah, no, not okay. Because it's exactly twice the same. So here I have a quad. It's ugly. Another thing we can do, because in real life there is no sharp edge, it doesn't exist. Faith in you. That's so kind. So yeah, in real life this doesn't exist. There is no sharp edge at all, especially not on something like that. So we can select the wall edge and press shortcut, and all of a sudden you can see that I can add a bevel. I can even increase the resolution of the bevel. So I won't add 20,000 polygons, but like even one step is nice already. And it gives a nice shiny edge to it. But I won't do it right now because I want to do exactly the same bevel on both sides. So I'll do it when the other sides will be fixed. And I would love to be able to cut all this. Let's just test quickly. Looking better. I think I don't have a choice. I need to make all these cuts. And this helicopter will have so many polygons. So what I'm doing here, I'm completing this crazy thing. So I can then hopefully no cannot. Yeah, can also select that. So this time if I want I could do that and add bevel on both sides, which is much cleaner. And yeah, that's probably what I will do. Save it for later. Okay, what easy fix can we still do? It's 10 p.m. Yay! 1 hour to go. I'm not sure it's going to last for 2 hours. It was already a long day. And since no one is talking, I can't cut
I'm
this.
just wondering if there's actually a Hind 24P in some museum somewhere in Europe. That is.
A 24p, I don't know, but I know that in somewhere in the UK there is a Hind next to where Dan from Miltech lives.
That wouldn't be the helicopter museum near Bristol, would it?
I have no clue. He just told me, "Oh, I've got a Hind not far from where I live. If you want, I can go there and take some pictures, some references for you." And I said, "Oh yeah, nice. I would very much appreciate that." And then he said, "Fuck you." Then he said, "Sure, I will do that." And I'm sure he has a lot of work right now. I also told him it was not a rush because we talked about this in Providence. So it was a while ago, and I said, I've already have an ongoing project which is quite intense right now, which was a Quasar. And yeah, probably,
Yeah, the amount of effort it took to keep my mouth shut about that thing.
yeah, that was crazy.
That's
Oh,
fun.
can I go there and buzz people with the Quasar? No, you can't.
Aw.
Leave people alone.
It was so funny in flight testing, flying next to an Airbus and then just powering out and just flooring it, running circles around it. That
Yeah.
guy at the first preview probably saw Bonanza going Mach 20.
Yeah, or maybe it's so in Airbus. I don't know. I don't know if people see us. I think it's in Airbuses or something like that. Or Boeings, just airliners. Yeah, probably keep it like this. Yeah, I think they see us in airliners. Oh, what now? What is?
Also, Captain Kenobi just asked, can't you do symmetrical work?
Uh, yeah, on many
For the
aircraft you
Kona
could,
thing?
but this one is not exactly symmetrical
Lol. Thank the Russians.
because here it's not the same shape, and here it's not the same shape,
Oh, Roger, yeah.
and oh,
Yeah,
it's
also because the cockpit canopy is open differently.
yeah. But the
Yeah.
thing is that what I might do is I might just make a cut somewhere on the tail and probably work on the tail in a symmetrical way because probably this is the same shape on both sides. But maybe I'm wrong. But it looks like it's the same shape, so it would be easier. But also I mean, this is where it's not too important if it's not perfect because it's a Hind. It's not a brand new carbon fiber aircraft which has been studied in most technical laboratories. It's just something that has gone through shit.
You mean by the pictures of which you made the Gabriel?
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't have to be as perfectly smooth as the
We
Gabriel.
still need to touch one, you know that, right?
You still need to do what to the Gabriel? Don't touch
We
the
still
Gabriel.
need to touch a Gabriel in real life.
Oh no, yeah, I would love it. I would love that, but will it happen? I don't know. We've never been invited to Black Shape.
I'm not even sure if they know of our existence.
I mean, they should. I wrote them at least 3 times, so
Yeah.
someone there must know and
And it
must
was the
poke.
guy again. He just walked into the Gabriel shop and was like, "Yeah, give me a tour."
Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, maybe we should do that. We make a trip in Italy and we'll just go there. Oh, do you know? Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit.
We come in with our Gabriel shirts.
And
Flying rice, come
I
on.
think I, if they show us a Gabriel, we're like, oh yeah, I know this aircraft. Is it a Prime or something like that? Oh no, sir, it's a Gabriel. Oh, okay, we can pretend to.
Hey, what wasn't this a cheap version? What?
Uh, oh yeah,
Stupido.
yeah, uh, it would be cool. It would be cool for. Yeah, wait, for what the hell is going? Yeah, so this is the same edge, but strangely, I've got additional geometry here and not here. So even what the fuck happened here? There are some weird stuff going on. Oh, and I also have this kind of shape on the other side, but not with the same amount of geometry. So I've got these two, good. But here I've got, oh, no, no, I see the mistake. Mistake is that. Yeah, perfect. So now I can just add a loop here, cut sides. Perfect. Just perfection. And I just scale to Y0. Yes. It's so complicated. Oh yeah, I need to make one here. This is super ugly. I can't get rid of it yet. So what I'm doing here, I'm making holes here so I can add a loop where I want. And yeah, it's still triangle, but I'm not done yet. Actually, I can remove, try I can cut here too. And I can remove these two edges. So, what do I do here? Oh yeah, I know what I'll do. I cut right through here. also goes there. That I will fix. Okay, easy. This is more annoying. I don't know. Maybe I can add a support loop, some kind of loop, edge, whatever. Yeah, yeah. I see that probably with 10 minutes late because I'm not used to read the chat while. David was talking about this fantastic takeoff and landing with Gabriel. It was something to see. Very.
You mean
Quite.
you broke them?
No, because
Were they successful?
it disabled the damages before, and that was very smart. Okay. But again, the scenery was not the easiest to go. It was funny. It was a nice place. So. You know what? Do that. It's okay if I have a triangle here, I suppose. Yes. Same here. Tac, tac. Could zoom in more. I'm looking from way too far. Need to finish the edges. What did I say here? I just said triangle is fine. That goes away. That goes there. And that gets removed. Okay. Now these two together. These and so isn't that something that's what I call satisfying, satisfactory? Isn't that something that's cool to do? Cutting these triangles in squares. Stanley, you sure you don't want to learn Blender and just do that for me?
Hell no.
David? I know David wanted to learn Blender at some point.
I mean, you talk about polygons and that sort of stuff all the time, but I'm like, polygons, are those the actual squares or dots or what? So I'm looking at the model and you're sort of editing stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's to me, it's like, well, this is magic. So I have no clue what I'm watching, but it's still fascinating.
Okay. Yeah, so polygons are not the dots. Dots are vertex, vertices, vertice. But they are not polygons. Polygons, they are shapes with several sides. And we try to make them with 4 sides. That's the ideal polygon is a quad. Like that. And something like this is not an ideal polygon. I mean, it is a quad actually. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 points, but it has a weird shape. And something like that is a triangle, so it's not perfect. But we also have polygons with more than 4 faces, 4 edges, and yeah, maybe not around
But
here.
basically, this is the metal work, and then you put a layer on top of it, so the layer needs to be shaped, and you're doing the sort of groundwork for that layer on top of it, right?
What? No, there is no
Never
metal
mind.
work. It's not there. It looks
It,
like
I'm sort of comparing it to a I call it the card's bodywork. So you have the metal shape, you bang it into shape, and then you put your primer over it, and then your paint layer, and then your top coat, That's how I sort of perceive the work you're doing here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's quite that. Is I make the shape the correct way, and I want it to catch lights as smoothly as possible. That's the main goal. Like if you look at these faces, they catch light very strangely, and you can see that here there will be a lot of work. And when I look at the mesh, I can see that the wall mesh is completely garbage. It's not something that smooth and regular. It's just crazy things. And David, to answer your question, how many polygons are we seeing right now on this piece alone? We have 12,000 faces, 12,500 faces, which can be triangles, quads, and or whatever. And if I look at the wall project right now, the entire project, I've got a little bit more. It's 250,000. Yeah, 250,000 faces. But again, if I compare to, let's say,
Don't forget to save.
yeah, 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 I just did it.
Okay,
Just,
good.
yeah. Usually,
The old gamer's motto: save early, save often.
exactly. If I compare it to the quasar, let's compare it to the exterior model of the quasar. So,
You don't have to compare because I think by heart you know how many polygons they are
no,
to the letter.
no, I don't.
No,
So the exterior model without the statics. So if I add the statics, it's a bit more. So without the statics, it has 340,000 faces. Yeah, 340. So it's a bit more than what we have currently with the Hind, but the Hind will increase a lot. And if I open the new Gabriel, let's say the 420, and I don't take the statics, but just the exterior model, here I have precisely 250,000 faces. So it's exactly the same as what we have currently with the Hind. Yeah, but the Hind is bigger. And it's without the interior.
slightly.
It's without the interior. The interior usually has a bit more faces than the exterior.
It's gonna be such a cool bird.
It's gonna be nice. Yeah. Flop, 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 flop. I just can't wait to see it moving. I mean, as soon as it's in flight sim for the first time, with or without textures, it's not the point. But when it's loaded in flight sim, it's a 3D model that's present in the world. I mean, in this virtual world. Yeah, that does something. Because I know that before that, I will see it in Blender almost every day, and it will just be
You have overdose.
a painful task.
Yeah, but once you get it into flight sim, it gives you new energy anyway. So
Yeah, exactly. I think I should cut here.
we actually looked a bit at other guys' flight model to get a feel for everything that should be done to get a helicopter flying. And it's quite a lot.
Yeah, it's more complicated than.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I thought the first time I read the SDK, I was like, oh well, this looks pretty simple, and I was like, this can't be all. This can't be all. So I was sort of like already kind of like confused. Like, no, this there should be more.
Yeah, but that's with the new helicopter flight model of the Flight Sim 2024. I think they changed
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. They changed it quite a lot. I think it got more complex, so you got more variables to play with.
I mean, it's a good thing, but
Yeah, the usual headache.
exactly. But that's also because you want to work too fast.
Mm,
You should you should allow yourself more time.
maybe.
Because usually when I give you the thing and you start working on a flight model, you say, okay, I spent the night on it, and now it's good. Yeah, well, you could have take more time. It's fine.
Yeah, but I don't want to keep up operations, mate. Just want to get the ball rolling and get some feedback. Of course, only positive feedback. The negative feedback you can keep.
Yeah, I don't want negative feedback. I don't need that. Okay, I know any feedback, at least as long as it's constructive, you know. Feedbacks like, if you want to fly a Hind, then you can go in DCS to fly military aircraft. That's that's not interesting. I,
Well,
uh,
I can copy the one from DCS, but it won't make it very unique now, will it?
no, I don't want to copy anything. It's not the point.
Exactly.
It has to be a flying prize aircraft with the craziness everybody's everybody is now expecting from us. That's it's a bit cool that people really agreed with all this crazy stuff. Even the quasar was so surprised. Really, the quasar, I thought it could work, it could not work, and it could very well not work at all. But yeah, people were there, so it's nice.
And I mean, first time you came up with that idea of something scooting across the countryside, it was like, how can I levitate something? And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
all of a sudden you went, oh, spaceship. Yeah, why not? What?
yeah, it's
It's
true.
just hilarious.
Just wanted it to levitate at the beginning. Yeah, but it was such a strange project because the amount of doubt on the quasar was crazy. I don't have any doubt on it. I know it will be good. I'm sure it will be well received because we are going to work properly, you know. And look at this beautiful edge. It's magnificent. So yeah, I know the Hind will be well received if we do it well, and we will do it well. There is no way we don't treat that properly.
If you don't approve, it doesn't get released. So,
Yeah,
third,
it can't go
like it's like I said before, I'm my own worst critic. You are too.
exactly. It can't go the wrong way. So it's I'm very confident about that, honestly.
I mean,
So
because we're staring at the model for so long in development, you sort of start to get blind for certain things, and that's
yep,
where the beta testers come in, and that's pretty cool to get the feedback. I mean, like last year when Captain Kenobi joined the team, he came up with ideas. I was like, "What the hell? Where did that come from?" It just worked.
yep. But not only him. Actually, all these ideas of
Yeah, all the boys
features
as
and
well.
stuff, and oh, why don't yeah, craft? Why is it? Why can't you do this? Or why is it? I mean, there are so many people asking for a parachute or drag chute or something like that. But
Yeah, that's
apart
the default question.
apart from this request, I mean, sometimes it's just, oh yeah, we never thought about this. We never thought about adding that. And yeah,
Well, I must say my knowledge about the Hind is actually limited to Rambo.
what? Rambo,
To,
Rambo,
to Rambo.
Rambo.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone is Rambo.
Yeah, and think that it wasn't even a Hind actually in the movie. I read somewhere that it was an aircraft, an helicopter,
Probably
not a
not.
helicopter disguised as a Hind. Couldn't get a Hind. So it was a fake Hind. So
Well, there's going to be a flying fries hind, so
yeah,
comparable.
it was a Super Puma actually in a rainbow. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So
And
yeah,
hello.
if your only reference of Hind is not a Hind, then
Exactly.
we're not we're not going well. We need to fix this.
Well, basically, this one is fast. It's heavy, and yeah, we have the dimensions of the rotors and that sort of stuff. So should be able to dig something up, but I'm not going to learn Russian for this.
Yeah, I'm not learning Russian either. But I have a Russian wife and kids, so
Oh, she can translate the manuals and that sort of stuff. Good.
yep.
Done. Settled. Mrs. Flying Fries, welcome to the team.
She might say she doesn't have time for my video games, you know. We don't know yet if she's going to help, but she could. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know what I'm going to do with this face that has five edges, and it's pretty ugly. Oh yes, maybe I know what I want to do with that. Maybe I could just do that. And that is better. Yes, it is. I still need to add another there. That's for so let's fix this. I don't remember what I've done. Probably. No, this one. Yeah, something very tricky. Sometimes we just want to select a vertex like this one here, which is selected, but you misclick and you end up selecting a vertex which is on the other side of the fuselage. So you move it around and you're like, what the hell? And you sometimes you don't notice it, or you select an edge and you want to delete the edge, but instead you're selecting another edge at the other way. And sometimes you take a look
Oh,
at the things and there are holes. Like, damn
so
it.
that's how Captain Sim's cockpit disappeared from the Hercules.
Probably. It's probably just a misclick. It happens. It happens. So how did I fix that? Oh yeah, okay, I created a new whole new edge here, removing this and there. What have I done with that? What have I done with that? Move it here. Triangle, triangle. What the hell? Is it also what I've done? Merge this. Yes, that's the thing. And now I've got triangle, triangle, so I can remove the edge in the middle. Okay. I don't remember who asked the question at the beginning. Like, how many hours does it take to just rework the topology of an helicopter and aircraft? So based on this evening, how many hours will it take me to just clean the mesh without starting to modeling anything on the entire? will take forever. David, it's a shame you can't join in Discord. Because we could have been talking about Flight Sim Weekend.
Lost his voice or what? Or is he watching Murphy's stream for the news?
Oh, maybe.
I
Maybe.
was kind of wondering. I was kind of wondering how Mrs. H TPI. I keep mispronouncing that. How she's holding up watching two different streams. It's Murphy switching right now with the news.
I mean, Murphy's so much more entertaining than me, so it's alright. If people prefer watching Murphy than me, I won't be sad.
No, I didn't mean it that way.
Yes, you did.
But no, she was in here whilst Murph was also streaming. So either she's translating everything, or she's looking at these separate screens or something. Or you've won her love, of course.
What?
What?
Honestly, I didn't understand.
Yeah, no worries.
I don't like this because it's way too stretched and I need to do something about it. I think I will just cut it here.
Okay, if you don't like it, we're just gonna make another Boeing. I'd like the 737-200, please.
Yeah, sure. Boeing. I'm not sure we're going to make a Boeing ever.
Well, if it's landing and it goes wrong, well, the name is already on there, Boeing.
Boeing, yeah, true. Oh, another thing that is super tricky is when I cut polygons. I'm just showing stuff now. When I cut polygons, I try to go from one point to another, to another, to another. So here I'm doing this useless. But if I misclick again, so there is a little bit of a snap, but I could very well misclick and like click here. Okay, so it doesn't do it. Okay, it's
You need
smarter
to
than
attach
that.
it.
It's smarter than that. Okay, you need to?
No, you need to attach it to the other lines, right?
Yeah, but because at some point you can just do some stuff like that and it creates weird chap sound. Okay, just made another. It's not that stupid. No, yeah, the message was I need to be very careful at what I do. Oh, this is how I'm going to fix it. This is better. It's a triangle, but this one is less annoying than the other one. What the hell did I do that? To here, yeah. Okay, just connected these two together. Move that. Yeah, no, it's still. This is still not perfect. Anyway, no. We are. I think we are doing some good progress here. Should we work on this part now? Because we've done the other side.
Stefan,
Mm-hmm.
I found an operator's manual for the Hind 24D, not the P, an official one from the Cold War Air Museum in Lancaster, Texas.
Okay. That's interesting.
Wow. Static electricity can fire cartridges. To prevent injury to personnel, avoid contact with cartridge primer. Operating instructions must be followed to prevent accidental firing of cartridges. That sounds like a challenge.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of failures or incident we can create in this one. It will of course be interesting to see.
Well, we'll discuss that in private, because telling him now that the blades are going to disintegrate is
Yeah,
kind of a spoiler.
yeah, and we don't want to commit that much. Not yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I said I wanted to cut somewhere here. Okay, let's do that. I will just separate. Yeah, but can I separate it? If I separate the geometry, it won't look as smooth as it looks right now. So I'm not sure it's a good idea. But again, in Flight Sim 2024, you would want to separate the geometry from the tail, the front, the middle parts. So you can have them in separate sim objects. Like 24P, 24. Looking at pictures. Yeah.
I'm actually looking through the manual and I'm seeing a drawing with frame numbers. In other words, if you're going to build the interior, maybe the frames are visible.
Oh, you know, I've got better than pictures. I also have this. You know what it is?
This what? What?
Do you
Oh,
see
called
it?
the Revel kit.
Yeah,
Cool.
is it Rebel? I think it's not Rebel, but it's the same kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's the first name that pops to mind.
Vesta.
Very cool. Yeah,
So
don't give one to me. It'll look shit.
I'm
I
not
was never
sure I
good
will
at
make
modeling.
it, honestly. I mostly bought it to get an idea of the shapes and parts that are inside also. Because I assume some of the details are mostly accurate. I hope. But it's more as a reference. And it would take too much work to do it. So maybe I will make it, but I would need to learn or to do some kits. I would need to buy some. I thought there was a weird shape in the webcam, but not. Yeah, too much work to learn to buy the stuff
After release.
after release. Yeah, but after the release, there will be something else.
Of course there will be.
There will always be something else. Maybe not always, but hopefully for a while, it
For
would
the foreseeable future.
that would be cool.
Yeah, but what'll it be? Because you know that you did a GA, you did a fast reconnaissance airplane, you did a scrapyard,
Yeah. What else?
space plane, and now a helicopter. So
What haven't we done yet? I don't know.
oh God, you're breaking me.
Or maybe the next thing could be something that would not be a challenge, just for once. Trying to see what it is to navigate in a comfort zone.
Yeah, doubt it.
Yeah, I don't believe what I say either. Oh, it could be nice. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. I mean, I have an idea of something I would like to do, but I am also sure that nobody would be interested into it. So, sure, it's a good idea of a project. Probably not.
I'm listening, and so is the rest of the world. So
Yeah, I won't say the name. I'm sure we talked about it already, you and I, didn't we?
we've talked about a lot of things.
Yep. So it must be one
Just,
of these
just,
things.
just, just not definitely of what it's actually gonna be. I think.
I think I know I talked with David about this project, and he was like, "Yeah, man, whatever." So already a good insight of okay, maybe people won't care. And I think he's right. But it would be it is a real aircraft. But anyway, it's not let's
Let's
stop.
just finish this one first.
Yeah. This one, and also let's finish the 2024 versions of all the other aircraft we've done. Okay, no, he remembers. So, are you still on? What's your David? What's your call on this secret potential project? Is it still crap? But yeah, we have some work. And these airports also, we need to make great airports.
Well, luckily there's no flight model for airports.
Yeah, it's true. It will be. Oh yeah, I won't need you to help me on the
So
airports. That's a bit sad.
that means I'm fired. Okay, got it.
And for the airport part, yeah, you will have more time to drive
Yeah,
your truck around
test the airport.
ETS or ATS. No, hey, I've just seen
Sure.
ATS yesterday. It's quite beautiful.
Yeah, they've done a hell of a job there
Mm. So it's more
compared to what it
recent,
was.
but yeah, again, ETS is not too bad these days. So looking good. Okay, so if I do that,
The team at SCS has been, they call it, enlarged over the years. So they got a big ass office now, and a lot of employees doing the work. And
yes,
also funny because of the modding community, they sort of strive to pass each other in quality. So that's also helping us as an end user
mhm,
because they're constantly finding new things they can do with the existing engine, game engine.
yeah. So yeah, the modding community is also driving the thing forward. But for both games, right? Or is
Yeah,
it ETS2 more? Is it more visible? Does it have a larger community than ATS, or is it just because?
if you look at the Truckers MP, ETS is still more popular than ATS.
Okay.
We'd see ETS servers going up to about 2,000 players. I think at one point it did 2,500 players, and it was full. You had to go to the second server, and then ATS was like always, well, not higher than 800 people. But I mean, back then when I played a lot in Truckers MP,
Thank you, David. Have a
there.
good night. Yeah.
Good night, Kenobi. Take care, mate.
So yeah, Truckers MP is the main, and it's the official community. I
No,
mean, the
not
official
official.
multiplayer.
No, it's unofficial.
Unofficial. Okay, okay.
Yeah, they were actually the first one to do multiplayer, and later on, SCS came up with their own version, but with traffic. In Truckers MP, the players are the traffic.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so more interesting to have the
Yep.
native version.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, but the truck is MP, you can have 24, 2,500 people in a server. And yeah, in a convoy mode, you can try 32, but it's made for 8 players. So as of 8 players, it'll become probably pretty laggy because all the information about location of trucks, location of traffic, pedestrians, buildings,
Yeah.
or sorry, buildings, gates and stuff, it all has to be processed towards a server and then to the player and back again. So basically, the more players you get, you have to
It's
set the traffic lower.
yeah. How can I get rid of this? Got polygon with 5 edges, but no, it's not okay at all, actually. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope.
Oh, here's something interesting for you. Um, you know the control surface that looks like an elevator on the back of a helicopter?
Yeah.
Did you know that they actually move?
Really? On all helicopters, or is it on just on
On,
some of them?
on this one?
On this one?
On the well, the Hind MI-24D, so I'm expecting the P as well. Says here a section. The synchronized elevator is a single spar structure consisting of a right and left halves mounted on a common control axis. Each elevator half is composed of a spar, metal ribs, and reinforcements. A tail stringer, fabric skin, and an aluminium tip cap. The elevator is designed to improve the stability and controllability of the helicopter. The angle of attack is variable within a range of +7 degrees 40 something and -12 30 something. The elevator control system is linked to the main rotor collective pitch control.
Okay.
Did not know that.
No, didn't.
I thought it was also fixed, always fixed. So it appears I just made you do another animation.
Well, animations are quite easy. Not really scared about that. But yeah, it's interesting to know. I still haven't flown with the DCS Hind. I bought it like a year ago, maybe more. Never tried it.
I think I fired it up once and hovered with it about 6 years ago when it came out.
Yeah.
I never really got into DCS, especially with all the control mapping.
I know that Akula was still maybe the guys in the chat they are just falling asleep. I don't know. But I know that Akula around here, he has a great experience with the DCS's Hind, and yeah, I'm pretty impatient to.
Yes, I'm a big fan.
I'm a big fan, you know.
Ah si, il est encore réveillé.
C'est bien, c'est bien. Je testais quand même pour voir.
Oh God, so it's going to be Akula, I Dream of Hovering.
Yeah.
Yes. Non, je suis là, mais tu m'auras pas en anglais, hein.
Non, non, mais je comprends. Il y a pas de souci. Ça va bien
Pas de
d'ailleurs, ça
problème.
fait longtemps qu'on s'est pas vu. Je sais pas si je viendrai voler avec vous samedi, mais
Ah, ça serait bien.
je sais, je sais. Je vais essayer. Je vais essayer quand même.
C'est B-52 samedi. C'est
Mais
ça,
non,
hein?
c'est pas des jets? Ah non, c'était la
Non.
semaine dernière.
Claude,
Je
c'est B-52.
Ouais, ouais, mais on va continuer, hein. C'est tellement grand l'Alaska que
Mais je serai en jet, moi.
well,
But the Ramjet, what?
yeah, we are. So Claude is organizing a tour of the USA flight sim, and every Saturday they have their group flight. And most of the time I try to be there, but sometimes and sometimes even for a few weeks in a row, I can't be able to join. I'm not able.
Claude Isakula, correct?
Claude Isakula,
Yes.
actually.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And most of the time when I'm not here, they are just flying military jets and all the fun stuff, you know. And when I'm here, it's over. So yeah, like I missed last week, and I think it was military jets. So obviously, and I'll try to be there this week because apparently Chris will be flying a military jet, so should be able to do so. Will be cool.
Yeah, I might join you. Sorry, join you all.
Yeah, it's true. I was explaining that, but it's true that you flew with us a few times. You see how tired I am?
Yes, dear.
I don't know how I can solve these crazy polygons here. And
Then do as I do and sleep over it at night.
even that is not beautiful at all. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, the funny thing is, if they do their pre-flight, they're probably going to need a ladder to get up there.
Oh yeah, yeah, they won't see it. This is just something that people will never see.
Except for Draki, he'll be crawling all over it.
Drake is the only one who told me, "Oh, your
Head
engines,
exhaust or something.
the engines of the quasar, they are not linked to anything. It's so obvious." Well, nobody noticed that. It wasn't that obvious. But it's cool. It's nice that it goes in all the places. And here it's already better, just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are more people that snoop around, but they're not as as communicative as him.
Yeah, yeah, probably. Probably other people have seen this. So now that I've done these two sides, we can go with the satisfying bevel on both parts at the same time. Or maybe just one. And look at that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this was a search for the Holy Grail.
Yay! Ah, it's cool. We've made some progress today with it. And we can also make all the cuts. So here, here, here. Oh, sim. Do just that, that, that. We go on the other side now. 1, wait, 2, 3. It's not perfect on here, but who cares? Okay, so this is cut. Still need to cut all around these edges, but it's cool. It is cool. Oh, that is ugly. Again, easy fix. This one here too. Maybe good. No, the good night was from a few minutes ago, I suppose.
Yeah, it was for Captain Kenobi.
Oh, so Rex is going down for the next few days. I see a message from Gawe. Mhm. Yeah, so here we have some very early parts with all these openings. And I know why it's like that because I used some Boolean operation to model it. So it creates these nasty corners. We need to fix it. And yeah, most of the geometry is okay-ish. Not the tail. We haven't done the tail yet. The tail is this is this doesn't make sense. Where should I go with this point now? Here? And there? It's crazy. So this one goes here. Here it's too low, but and here is too high. Yeah, I won't break that yet. Just fix those. This is also such nice work. I don't remember how much I paid for this 3D model, but it was supposed to be usable somehow. And I haven't, oh yeah, I haven't done all the front parts, so I don't.
Oh, in case you missed it, by the way, the synchronized elevator has a fabric skin and an aluminium tip cap. So the ends have a cap on it,
Okay.
and the structure itself is well composed of a spar, metal ribs,
Yeah, it's
reinforcement,
wood
blah
plus
blah blah.
fabric.
No, not wood. It's metal.
I hope.
But I mean fabric. What?
Yeah, it's strange to hear this.
Yeah, they
Very
might have
cool.
changed it for the Hind 24P, but
We'll make it all in what kind of funny material we could use.
oh, shag pile carpet.
Sharp
You
outfit.
know, shag pile carpet.
Shit, how do you write that? Let me search.
It's a carpet with really high, I call it uh, strings.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, we need to make that.
At least the floor should be covered with it.
Oh damn! I want to. No, I don't know. I want to make some, some VIP version with the interior that wouldn't look at all like a military airplane, but something very, very fancy with
Oh, make it fluffy.
exactly fluffy with funny materials and all. Be so
Yeah,
nice.
fluffy,
Like
right?
like the gunner seat wouldn't be a gunner. It would be a sauna or a spa or something like that. It would be so nice.
Yeah, then have the pilot instead of operating his stick, have it into a flower.
Yeah, maybe we could be
They'll
creative.
require that will require a different Different model again then. It's going to be a pita. Pain in the arse.
Oh, that's the definition of Peter. Okay. I never knew.
Oh,
The PT? I think that's the real word. PT.
no, pita.
But Peter is.
Pain in the arse.
Yeah.
They
Peter is
also have
funner.
foobar. Also know what foobar means?
Isn't that the poor TV show with Schwarzenegger?
Negative.
Yeah, it's that. What is
Foobar is effed up beyond all recognition. And you can sort of guess what the F stands for.
sure means fucked up?
I was trying to keep it polite.
We are not polite here. We are French.
Oh, grand putain merde.
Yeah, that's more like it.
We have just been flagged. And we like flags.
Okay, so much work on this side too, but whatever. On this is pure chaos. I don't know. Now that we've spent 2 hours, we've spent 2 hours working on this. Do you also see all these terrible geometry thing that I see? Or is it still just me? Like
It's
this
just
should
still
go
you.
this way, this should go this way, this should go this way, and all the way around. Like, don't
The
you see
only
the
thing I
difference?
realize, is that there's a bright light shining down on it somewhere.
Okay. Really? It's the only thing you noticed? Oh, okay. And okay, now that we if you want, before we leave, I can show you what the EFB of the Gabriel will look like, if you are interested.
Oh yes.
So let's do this. Give short minute. So how do I do that? I add this, I remove this. Yay! So that's the EFB. So yeah, of course, it's not. So 908 and 636, please. Yes. So that's the future EFB of the Gabriel. So it doesn't have any home page anymore. The home page is the option page, and you can, as before, mount or remove every part, enable or disable the noise reduction. When you have started to eat some fries or drink some stuff or whatever, you can restock food. There will be a variable that you can switch between, am I using Flight Sim 2020 or 2024? I'm not sure yet if we keep it or not. I'm not sure yet if it will be useful or not. Maybe we'll keep it and see if we use it for some stuff. We'll see. Vibrations and
So
all.
to restock the food, you're going to need a flying fries frying pan, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, necessary.
See, I just found an item that we can put in the hind. Or
I'm pretty sure
flying fries frying pans for the quasar missions.
yeah, we can add it in the hind, but I'm sure we'll find many stuff to add into the hind. So you
Yeah,
will have
triple FP.
brightness and the damages. We can talk quickly about damages because every type of damage you will be able to enable it or disable it individually. So if you want to be able to break the engine but not the propeller, there you go. If you want to be able to break everything but the landing gear, there you go. And you can, of course, enable and disable everything at once. And you can repair when something is broken. So pretty cool. The fuel, I haven't done the fuel yet, so nothing to see here. And
Repairing is it only done on the ground or?
no, even in flight. But it already works like that on the Gabriel. Can repair it at any time, so it doesn't change.
I haven't broken it that much.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, well, I break it all the time, so very
I
well
know.
that you can fix it anytime. And this thing is just like with the quasar, so pretty cool because you can see them clearly when it's on or off. And there you can see also that I am in the Gabriel 160TR as it's shown here,
Yep.
as it's shown about here also. It's the 160 that some people might recognize. In the character seat, you can select your pilot, your copilot, and you can just say, okay, I want to be in front, and I don't want to have a passenger. Or I want a passenger, whatever. Oh no, you know what? I want to be seated in the rear seat.
Oh, sweet.
So I think, yeah, it's much easier to understand and use than before, because that was the worst page of the current TFP.
Okay, Roger.
Pushback will work exactly like it does right now.
You boxes. What?
Boxes
So
what?
you can have box. So you can. It said boxes. You characters.
Oh,
Characters.
yeah, you can have boxes. I mean, you've seen that we can have boxes in the Gabriel, right?
Yes, but on the left it says you boxes co-pilot Arthur. So you change it to front seat and back seat.
Yeah, but there you select which character you want to be, and when you selected your character, let's say I want to be Arthur, so I select Arthur for myself, and then I say, okay, Arthur, I want to have boxes as a copilot. And I select boxes. Damn it, boxes,
I meant the
and
logic.
then I decide if I want to be seated at the front or at the back.
Oh, that way. Okay.
And if I'm seated at the front, then I say, okay, you know what? I don't want any boxes anyway. I just want to be alone in my aircraft. You can do that too.
Okay. Oh,
And yeah, that's the thing. Pushbacks work as before. Speeds, you will have the speeds according to which variant you're flying. And infos, so the QR codes will also be uh, in relation to your aircraft. And what you can do also, let's just quickly jump into the 420. So I'm simulating that now I'm in the 420. So it says Gabriel BK 420 MO at the bottom. And if I am on the fuel page, which has not been done yet, but we can see that I have the cables and the structures in the shadows for the wings. So it's the picture of the 420. And here on the RBF page, I see that I have the 5-blade prop, I have the exhaust and everything. So it's the 420 aircraft also. Same here in character, I have the arch on the canopy. So all the pictures have been changed to the 420. And even a little detail here, I'm not sure it's going to be
yeah.
visible. Yeah. A little detail on this RBF page. You can see that I have the aerobatic sights, but it's it's dark over gray, so maybe it's not visible. But if I go in options and I say I don't want the aerobatic sights and I go back on the RBF, they are no longer here. So it also shows this modification. So that's pretty cool. That's the next thing. The tools will not be included, so nothing to show right now. Tools will be postponed to version 2.1. And yeah, I'll try to work on the fuel tomorrow and just tomorrow because Friday we're flying. So tomorrow evening I'm but yeah, that's all.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Thanks for showcasing.
no problem. And now I don't know about you, but I'm pretty tired.
Well, I postponed dinner, so.
Oh, that's okay. Thomas who asked, so you can have boxes as a plane. as a pilot. Yeah, but you can already have the boxes as a pilot if you want. If you want to use them, it's not realistic. You can have only boxes in the aircraft and nothing else. And why not?
I'm living in the box.
Exactly. Exactly. It would be a remote control aircraft, maybe.
Nothing we haven't seen before.
Yeah, pretty standard. But yeah. So I'm quite happy with been doing some nice work on the Hind today. But now it's time to rest also, because it's also important to find some time to rest. And yeah, probably, I don't
Well,
know if
still
we
clicking away.
say again.
He says whilst he's still clicking away.
Yeah, I'm done. Saving, not touching it
Save,
anymore. It's done.
save,
So
sleep.
s-
3, 2, 1.
it's saved. I'm not touching it. But yeah, it's I mean, when I see this, I mean, it's stronger than me. It's just it's so ugly. What
Pleasure, mate.
what have they done to this mesh? You know. But yeah, not touching it anymore.
What have they done to smash? Sacrilege? Yes.
It is sacrilege. So many people are there. 11 people watching the YouTube. What the hell? Is it that interesting? Okay, cool. I mean, nice. So if it was fun, if you want more, maybe just go on Discord and say what you would like to see. More Blender or more web development or more extra work in Painter, which I've also already done. So we could do that too. And yeah, just tell me what you want to see, what you would like to witness, which kind of
Well, if you're
crazy
using
other.
webcam, next time make your thingy a bit bigger. Your little corner there. Because
If
the
I
funny
could,
thing was, I was watching your work, and all of a sudden I saw something moving in the corner of my eyes, and it was like, "Oh, you're on the bottom left."
oh, the webcam is too small. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, you could double it.
Yeah, but I didn't
I
really
know.
want it to be in the way, so that's why I made it small.
Yeah, but you're also talking to people, and they like to see you as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Not too bad.
Like that.
That's perfect. That's perfect, man.
Can we rotate it? I don't know. Rotate. Okay. That's the best way to finish it. Yeah, maybe we'll do that again. It was fun. It's motivating also to show stuff to people and talk to people. Thank you, Stanley, for being here all the way.
Very
Otherwise, I
okay.
might have been
Well, it was
talking
an
to
hour. I was an hour late, but
you were an hour late. But yeah, had some company, I
all,
guess.
all of a sudden I looked at Discord and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's today." Sorry.
That's the day. Yeah, it's all right.
Well, you
Okay,
didn't send me a text, so
okay. You're
on
not
my dinosaur phone.
you're not fired yet. Sorry, you're not fired. No, it was nice. And yeah, well, I don't know what we will do, when we will do, but it will be cool. So thank you guys for watching. Merci tout le monde.
Bah, de rien.
J'aimerais bien savoir s'il y avait plus de Français ou plus
Bonsoir and good night.
d'internationaux quand même. J'espère que c'était intéressant. J'espère que c'était marrant. Que ça
Bah oui.
démystifie un peu le travail qu'il y a derrière. C'était incroyable le travail qu'il y a derrière quelque chose qui semble, qui ne paraît même pas en fait. Parce que nettoyer un maillage, ça a l'air d'être con comme truc, mais
Ouais, t'es conscient qu'on va le voir autrement maintenant, maintenant qu'on a vu tout ça.
je sais pas. Tu vas le voir pire?
On va voir tous les détails, oui. Non, pas pire. Non. Mais c'est bon, il est fini, on va voler avec demain, hein. Ça y
Ah
est.
oui, là, il est fini, allez, c'est bon. C'est impeccable.
A disclaimer on the bottom. That's hilarious.
Il faut que tu rassures Claude.
What's hilarious on the bottom?
The attention. This stream can sometimes naturally switch to French.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a technical issue. Too
Yeah.
funny.
I prepared it. just in case.
Yeah, that's a flying fries item for sure.
Exactly.
Well done.
Thank you. And, yeah. But, ouais, yeah, it was cool. And, now it's time to leave you alone, guys. Yeah, I will fly with you tomorrow. If you No, not tomorrow. Which day are we? Friday. We will fly the Gabriel in Japan.
Mm.
So with people who want to join. And Saturday we will fly with Akula Dream of Flying on his YouTube channel, which will be French YouTube channel. But as you see, is also welcoming international people around, since Tiny will probably also be there, and it will
Ouais.
be a flight in Alaska with military jets or something. Would be nice.
Hmm.
Would be nice. Messieurs, dames, il y a peut-être que des messieurs, mais voilà. Passez donc une bonne soirée. Je sais
Bonne
pas faire des conclusions. Et puis à très vite. Salut, salut.
Merci. Salut.
Salut, good